here. All right, you groovy grasshoppers. It is all Tom Laidlaw's fault. Don't be mad at Tom Wilson. I didn't see that at first. Tom Wilson. What kind of? I know you're on the same page, but like, if you're supposed to be a tough guy, you go after Adam Fox. Like, oh my god!
I mean,
that's weak.
Yeah, I lost a lot of respect for him.
Yeah.
Up to that point, I said he's the kind of guy maybe you want to join your club.
Exactly. You know what? Yeah, that's like, oh my god. Like in Fox, maybe Fox said something to him, but he didn't do anything to him. So
I don't think he did, but if you did, he did. But still, that's when you just go, shut up. You know, don't make him come over there. Whatever.
Yeah, go punch Rempe in the face or something.
Tremendous hockey player, but he couldn't lick a stamp.
I know.
Yeah.
Ron Jameson, you magical veteran, you
there
up in beautiful Buffalo, eating chicken wings up there. Mimsy's here again. I apologize to everybody. It's my fault. We're late there. We were actually recording a podcast, the Full Change podcast. We had Kevin Klein, former Ranger Kevin Klein.
Really. Where's he living now?
He's up in Collingwood, Ontario.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Susan's giving it to me right here. What time is it? The book is done, and it is. Yeah, we're late, and that's all my fault. It's not Mark Putnam's fault at all. Okay, so now they banish the Washington Capitals in 4. I said they do it in 5.
That's what I thought too. But.
Yeah, so they'll probably play Carolina in the next round.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a whole different series there, right? Carolina's a whole lot better team. But so the Rangers.
Do you keep Rempe in a lineup?
Well, they say that Hedl might be back playing. So I guess if you can get him in the lineup, see what kind of shape he's in, then
I think the odd man out might be Roslovic.
Yeah. Do you need? So in one way, do you need Rempe in the lineup against Carolina? They're really not a tough team.
No, you don't.
But see, I still like, even though he took the penalty there, the charging or interference penalty where he creamed the guy on the boards. I'm okay with you taking a 2-minute penalty like that, right? Like, don't give me a hook. Yeah, it's like now the rest of the team is like, oh, geez.
I think they leave him in until it's not working.
Yeah, good point.
They're winning with him in the lineup.
Yeah.
So if Hedl comes back, I would think that Roslovic could be my guess, the odd man out.
Probably. Yeah, because Rempe can't change the game, right? I mean, if you're down a game, you got to get something going.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good point here too. Rempe outscored Ovechkin. Ovechkin went terrible. Oh.
I read that. Yeah, what's going on with him? I think he's hurt. He's just not saying anything.
You know, he's 38. He's got a lot of money. He played a hard, especially early in his career. He played a hard game.
Really hard.
There was always the rumors, and it was rumors. That he was using the enhancing medication.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me because his mother was on the Soviet Union's Olympic basketball program. Right. If you see a picture of her, she definitely did something.
Yeah. There's years back there where he was going. Then he took a year where he played terrible, and everybody suspected that the league got to him and said, "Listen, you got to get off the juice or whatever." So he did. And then, but isn't that stuff though? Can't they mask it pretty well now? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, so when they do a urine test, they have a panel of steroids. So maybe there's 9 different steroids, stanozol, winstrol, testosterone, CYP. But if you have one that is molecularly, like one molecule different, they won't show up on the test.
Oh, really?
And that was the whole controversy. Remember the clear that Barry Bonds supposedly used from Victor Conte? Well, that's what they did,
Oh.
And the clear was just a transdermal application.
So is it to the point now where if a guy gets caught doing performance-enhancing drugs, he's stupid? Like you should be able to do it without getting caught.
Pretty much, yeah. We really face reality, right? If you didn't have PEDs, you wouldn't have a Summer Olympic game.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have a National Football League. I mean, guys
offensive linemen.
Yeah, the 300 pounds are running 5 flat 40s.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Yeah.
But then again, we still pay good money to go see Schwarzenegger in an action movie.
I know. Or Rocky, Sylvester Stallone's getting all juiced up for his stuff. Yeah. God, we froze here. Hold on, right back, everybody. I apologize. Right back.
It's just me. Tom Wilson. Let's see how long it takes Tom to get back. Because this may just be the Tom Wilson show now. My friends call me Willie. Don't go there. Something's telling me this is just not our day for a show.
I was just thinking the same thing too. Yeah.
The universe is saying, not today, guys.
I know.
We're sick of your crap.
Had a fun day. We went to Brooklyn yesterday, Domino Park. Beautiful area. I didn't realize how nice that is. They had a fire truck there that's all jazzed up in the Ranger stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Great day too.
A lot
Yeah.
of kids, I bet, right?
What's that, sorry?
A lot of kids, I guess, came by, right?
Yes, a lot of kids, a lot of families, and everything too. Really nice couple. The woman was, I'm really interested in the whole Filipino culture now. And beautiful young woman with her husband and child, and she was talking about the Philippines and everything. That's one place I'd like to go someplace for a vacation.
I was supposed to go like right before COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because of Filipino martial arts. I mean, that's
Oh,
yeah. Royce and Tuhan, Mel, all those guys.
yeah.
They have they go every year. I mean, Tuhan was living there at the time. He's Filipino, so
Right.
But the American Filipinos that do the Filipino martial arts go there for a big kind of camp kind of thing.
Seems like it's a culture where they're very warm and embrace, like people come in from other countries.
Yeah, well, they're always been attacked by everybody. Spain, India,
Right.
Japan. So they have a very strong culture.
Right.
It's a very family orientated
Yeah.
Culture. Yeah.
Oh, Ron Jameson's given it to me here. I guess when I was off the show, he wrote A Better Show Now. Oh my goodness. Is
No, I think he means because you're back.
that what it is?
Yeah.
Better we'll draw more of a crowd. Maybe, man, that's bad. These guys are picking on me.
Rough idea.
How was your weekend, Magical Creature?
Yeah, good. I mean, just the usual. Beth was out in Louisville running. She ran a half marathon.
Oh,
there.
nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
She came in, I think she said 8th place in her
Wow.
age group.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Now, do they keep track of all that stuff? So when there's other, like, how do you get like in the New York City Marathon? Don't you have to run certain other marathons?
Well, yeah, you have to run certain times. And yet, in most cases, to get your bib, you have to raise money for like Tackle Kids Cancer or something like that. Because they have a select amount of, albeit a lot, but they have a select amount of bibs available.
Oh, so you're actually buying them, but you're buying them, the money goes to a charity.
Yeah, but I think you still, I forget, I have to ask Beth, but I think there was a running part of it that you have to qualify.
Right.
I know Boston you do.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not sure.
You ever time I think of the Boston Marathon, I guess it makes sense. That bombing, remember the day that they had the bombing there too? Wow.
Mhm.
I remember, where was I? Someplace, and I remember watching on TV at some office, doctor's office or something.
Well, unfortunately, there was a really good lesson to learn there when you're
Oh,
teaching.
really?
When you're teaching threat assessment. Okay.
Right.
So when you see a group of people and you see people that stand out.
Right.
So when the FBI figured out pretty quickly, because during all of the mayhem that was going on, those
Right.
guys were just standing still, very stoic.
So what did you leave a backpack? Is that what happened? You left a backpack there and they set it off?
Yeah, and it blew up. It blew up. So everybody was panicked, and people were killed and injured and running, and they were just kind of just chilling.
Yeah.
So the FBI picked those guys up. Real quick.
That's interesting, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Very cool stuff. Very cool. Mark has to go quickly here. Again, my fault, everybody. We were filming another, the Full Change podcast. We had Kevin Klein on. Very interesting, man. He's a cool dude.
What's he doing? Is he still in hockey?
He's up in
or-
Collingwood. He's got a pool business. He's putting in above ground pools, but he's he doesn't like hockey at all. Very open talk on it. He just had it really, yeah.
Had enough?
He was really open talking about being open. Like, and he was so different. Like the guys used to call him a hippie and all that kind of stuff. I guess when he was here at the Rangers, and he talks about it openly in the show, but he talked about how he had been in the locker room and he just bawling crying before a game because he just emotions. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting too, because somebody had done that when I played. I mean, I would have cared, but I wouldn't have known what to do. But apparently he had like guys like Derek Stepan, guys that were very helpful to him. So,
I think people in general are a little bit more in tune with emotion, mental stress and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Because we've all been through it now lately with
I
COVID
know.
and the current state of affairs right now.
yeah. But I'm just getting my book done, and so we were proofreading it, and it's pretty cool because you kind of fall into we all do, right? We fall into little traps where maybe you're not working as hard or you're not as positive you want to be. And I've been kind of a little stale like that lately. But reading the book was cool because it was really like reminding me of all the things that are important to me. So it's cool stuff.
Yeah, and I think you had mentioned you go back now because YouTube is great. You can watch some of your games.
Yeah.
And I think it's fulfilling because you kind of have to. I don't think there's anything wrong with being proud of what you've accomplished.
I thought about
being
that.
Being humble is one thing.
Yeah.
But being proud is part of that, I think.
Yeah, it's true, right? I think that's important to look back at life and say, maybe you've done some good things in life, right? Yeah.
Done some stupid things, but you've done a lot of good things.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have. It's
And
part of
that
being,
pretty much sums up watching the game too, because I'll make some plays sometimes going, what are you thinking, Tom? Like, what?
But I mean, just in general, just like in general, and that's all part of
Isn't it true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you sometimes get hung up on all the negative stuff and think, oh yeah, and I think also too, if you're not trying, you won't do negative things. Like it's almost like you expect the negative things.
And I'm guilty of this because I think it started more so with COVID, but even before that, I prefer to train alone. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just do. But anyhow, and this has nothing to do with me, but I read a great quote this morning. Said, if you want to perform in front of thousands of people, you need to practice thousands of hours alone.
Huh. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Because like your body knows, right? Your mind knows. If you haven't done the work, you can't kid yourself, right?
Well, I mean, I think it gets back to that, the magical number of 10,000 reps and all that Gladwell wrote in The Outlier. But if you look at like a kid like Bedard, I mean, thousands of hours in the basement. Sidney Crosby, we've all seen the washing machine in his parents' basement, all just jacked up.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
And again, I'm sure you did the same thing. How many times did you work? And that's keeping it simple, so important, because I think you saw it. I did a video where if you don't have a foundation, you have nothing.
Yeah.
So even the best players, the most elite players on the planet, whether it's sports or martial arts or whatever it is, they still practice. They're the best at the basics.
Yeah. You know what it is? And I watch the old games too. My breakout passes, like sometimes, I go, wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. But I must have done breakouts like tens of thousands of times to get it done. Yeah.
Exactly. Everybody gets drawn into the super incredible play.
Yeah.
But it's also being able to consistently make the simple play that's going to make you successful in any sport, really.
I told you before, but at the end of my career, I hurt my back. They wanted me to go down to the minors to play a couple of games down there. This is in Phoenix, the Rangers farm team. And, you're so used to coming around the back of the net in the NHL level as a forward, always standing on the hash mark, butt against the boards, pass the puck right away. So I went a couple of times. I went around the net, went to pass.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there. Everybody's looking at me like, you played in the NHL?
Yeah.
So in some ways, it was harder to play in the minors because you couldn't count on the guys to always do the right thing. They were going to be good players. They just weren't experienced yet.
And that's one of the things about, like, say, boxing. When you spar with someone who's never sparred before, it's difficult because you're used to seeing things coming at certain angles, and when they're asymmetric, it kind of throws you off a little bit until you figure it out.
So would it be better to spar against a guy who's never sparred then? Because you learned?
Well, it's not. I don't know if it's better or worse, but like, let's say when I work with a client,
right,
and we're sparring, so to speak. So we call it touch sparring, where you're not going all out.
Mm-hmm.
At first, it's more difficult because they're very awkward. You're used to certain rhythm, like when you're working with somebody the same skill set.
Right.
Yeah. And then we have somebody who's asymmetrical, they're just coming at you wild.
Right.
Until you crack them.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Once you give them a slap around. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we always tell them, listen, we're going to go, but you dial it up, I'm going to dial it up. So just be cool.
Well, we got here Danny Erickson. What's he picking on before? Tom worked on his breakaways, and then he had an opportunity. He shot. Yes. You remember everything, Danny. I'll never forget that. At Madison Square Garden, coming to the penalty box, I got a breakaway for like 20 feet ahead of everybody else. And I'm thinking, just don't miss the net. Don't miss the net.
Just hammer it.
right into his chest. And the guys, I came back to the bench. The guys were dying laughing. Like, Tom, I think, you could have done something different. But
Well, that was some shot Kako took yesterday.
Oh, who? Sorry?
Capo Kako when
Jackson
turned the puck over.
Yeah.
What a shot.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Do you think Hito will come back?
I hope so. I mean, the guy's a good player. I mean, he was really playing well.
Yeah. Oh, I like him a lot.
Just wonder with the injuries he's had.
Yeah. Well, I think they're smart to not have him play against Washington, right? I mean, because that's more physical.
You don't need him.
Yeah.
I don't really need him to beat them.
Yeah, like Carolina is not. They're still going to be hitting, but it's not going to be the big hits. I don't think it's going to be more like grinding out. And
even their big men, like Burns, is more of a skill guy.
Yeah,
he's not running around trying to kill guys.
Some video one of his teammates was talking about. He carries a backpack around, and he's got all kinds of
dude.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of stuff like healthy foods and all kinds of stuff in his backpack. Yeah.
Well, his brother's, I think, an Army Ranger.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, there's a video I saw a while back because I think he lives in Texas, Burns.
Yeah, they got some camp or something, right?
He's got like African animals running around and stuff, and they showed he and his brother training, doing some stuff. Yeah.
Speaking of farm. I don't know if I told the story now. There's a kid that I coached many years ago, same age as my oldest son. He had a pet squirrel that he's had for years. And so he has like 10 million followers on Facebook and Instagram or whatever. So there's this new site out, I guess it's not new, but it's called OnlyFans, where it's a lot of sex being performed now. So he met this beautiful young woman. She's all tattooed. So they went on OnlyFans. The first month they were on, they made $150,000 in the first month.
What were they doing?
Well, if they hadn't done any sexual acts or anything, it was more it was weird stuff. So one guy paid them $1,500. So she tickled his armpits for 15 seconds. Got paid $1,500.
I could do that. Yeah.
Apparently, I guess some women are getting on there and selling pictures of their feet. And
Rex Ryan, probably buying them all.
yeah. Actually, I met a woman who he would pay that she would go with her sister, I think, and they go
Rex
to dinner with Rex Ryan. They go to dinner with Rex Ryan, and he would he would play with their feet underneath the table.
See, there's a cottage industry everywhere. You just
I know.
You got to seek it out.
So this guy that I coached, okay, I caution everyone. If you go to look at his, he's called Squirrel Daddy 12. So once you go though, you cannot unsee what you're going to see. He's now it's funny because I coached this kid, yeah, and he's so well endowed. I called him up. I go, "Where did you get that thing? It's like an arm." And he was dying laughing, but he runs it totally like a business. Now they're making like he thinks. I didn't ask him exactly, but I think it's somewhere between $700,000 and $900,000 a month doing this. Yeah, a month. They have one guys will call, will send him messages where they want to soil his underwear and send the soiled underwear. So he's got.
Yeah, I think that I don't care how much money you're making. I'm not doing that.
Okay. Well, so he's soil the underwear. I mean, he goes out, they've got a farm upstate New York. This is the reason I got the story. And he goes out and he'll get the cow turd and rub it on the underwear and send it from the main.
Well, that's enterprising. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah.
He runs it like a total business. He's got lawyers, accountants. Oh God, it's hilarious.
The guy that made not a bazillion, but he made a lot of money one Christmas with the pet rock.
Oh yeah, yes.
It was just a rock in a box, and like Macy's was selling them. Yeah.
The truth is coming out now. Our good friend Keith Morano, Marcus agreed. OnlyFans making millions. That's right. Yeah. He's halfway nude all the time. Anyways,
they pay me to stay off.
So all he wears is flip flops. He's a flip flop man.
Yeah, flip flops.
Look up flip flop man.
It's the only way I roll. I hate shoes. I hate wearing shoes.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to be grounding. This is a new thing now. Grounding, walking barefoot on the earth.
That's
the magnetic fields.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be anti-inflammatory and all that kind of crap.
So yesterday in Brooklyn, Domino Park, they had the fire truck there, and they wanted me to get up on the fire truck, and I'll post this picture later. Me holding on the axe and everything. Mm-hmm. So I'm going up in the back, and I guess I was a little crickety getting up, and this really sweet young girl went to help me get up the back of the truck. Of course, I didn't yell at her like that, but I just, please don't help me, because it'll just ruin my ego altogether. So I stopped to get up, she was dying laugh. Isn't it funny how your ego kicks in? Like, don't help me.
I got this. Did you have the axe in your hand when you were going up?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah, that was my excuse.
She's lucky you didn't fall on her. Oops, sorry.
Great day yesterday. It was nice outside yesterday.
I tell you, I was training a little bit outside this morning. It's humid. It's hot.
Oh, is it getting humid? Okay.
Yeah. My allergies are hard this year.
Yeah, I noticed that yesterday. Do you take turmeric?
No, I should really, because that's a great anti-inflammatory.
Yeah. I used to take medication for my allergies, but since I've been taking turmeric, I don't.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Going out and get some today. Yeah. Should have been doing it all along anyway.
Yeah, I think it's really helpful. Can you unsee the Kotze initiation? No, I cannot unsee that. I've told you that story, haven't I, Mark? When Chris Coppola. Oh, it was weird. So my rookie year, and I'm thinking, okay, they're going to do that to me, like this. So I'm watching this. And go, that was the worst one I think I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of initiations, but
when they went to initiate Wilf Paymont was on they were in the air. And I think wasn't he captain his rookie year maybe with Colorado.
He may have been.
But anyhow, he threatened. I said, I hope you guys don't have to fly because I'm going to throw you all out 30,000 feet. And they all backed up.
Yeah, he was a tough dude. Yeah,
tough dude.
Yeah.
I remember when he was. Did you play with him here in New York?
Just briefly, I did. Yes, briefly.
I remember he was being interviewed. And said, some people say you're dirty. He goes, no, I just play on the edge.
He was that kind of guy that you just kind of look at him like, my first or second game in the league when I knocked out Robert Picard, he was on the Toronto team. So later on in the game, we're both eyeing each other up. And it's one of those guys you look at like, I think I could take him, but
I'm not sure.
Yeah. One of the best was Brendan Shanahan. His rookie, I think it was his rookie year. Oh, he was a tough dude. And his first year, probably like my third or fourth year, when there's a scrum going on, he comes and stands beside me. He says, "Okay, you can stay right here." And I'm thinking, who are you telling me to stay right here? But at the same time, like he said it, I told him later on when I saw him, I said, "You said it in such a ballsy way that I was like, man, I don't know if I want to get involved."
You remember all the rookie games, right? They did away with them for a while.
Yeah.
So they were playing here, Rangers and Devils, and with Shanny's rookie year with New Jersey.
Right.
And my friend was doing the lines. He was a linesman in the American League. A big kid, right? He was just breaking stuff up. And there was something happened behind the net at the end of the game. And remember Paul Gerard?
Yeah, sure.
Played at Lake Superior, good player. Shanahan just absolutely tattooed and beat the living life out of him.
Yeah.
And then Pat Verbeek's little brother Brian got into a fight with, I forget who, but yeah, it was just, my buddy came off there. He had done an American League game
right
earlier in the day, and then this one he was just shot by that. But Shanny could fight.
Yeah. Remember those exhibition games though? Just, like, you didn't need a puck on
Why
the
they
ice.
even? Yeah, I was gonna say, why even throw a puck at?
I remember Phil Esposito. I think he had retired. He said, "If I start running the team, we're not playing Philly in the play or preseason. We're not playing these other guys."
Well, I waited also.
I know. Yeah. We lost Thomas. We lost her. No sound. Oh, good. It's all my show now. We can't hear you. No sound. Yeah, we're done. All right. Mark has to go anyways, right? So, Mark has to go. All right, guys. Again, I apologize for the short show. Talking about OnlyFans. We did a full change podcast. Again, you can listen to that on all podcast platforms. Please like, share, and comment, particularly on Apple. It's the best for us, but again, you watch it or listen to it whatever you want. Was there ever a player intimidated by Tom? Sure, there was. Yeah, lots of that. What else we got here? Paymont hit Dennis Planish with a stick, and Planish was never the same. It was wild back then. It was wild back then. You know what we're going to do too? She doesn't even know it yet, but we're going to have Susan Brooks on the show. And we decided, Tom Smith and I were talking about it today on the Full Change podcast. We're going to have her on. Very disappointed in Hellebuck. It doesn't look like the Vezina winner. Very disappointed. Why? Obviously, you believe that he should have been the Vezina winner, or should be. Yes. So we've got it. Yeah. So I think what it is this thumbs up pops up. I think whenever you do like the thumb up, see it over in the corner there. Yeah. There's some program like Deb went to work and found out, did some research, and that's funny. Things that entertain me, right? Well, you definitely have Tracy, but like the problem is with Tracy, it's a reliability issue, right? Like I don't know what it is. It's her a female pride or whatever. I said the Rangers in 5 because I thought that Washington would win one game in Washington, not want to get beat out in front of their fans. That's not the case. Man, that's a bad hockey team now. And then that was this. Listen, I before would have said, okay, I'd love to have Tom Wilson on my team. I don't like him as a player, but I'd love to have him on my team. He's one of those guys. But after that play with Fox yesterday, like tough guys don't do that. Like you don't grab Adam Fox. Just if you want to threaten him and run him through boards or something. Oh, hold on, everybody. Hold on. Hi, Ron Jameson. Hi, everyone. Tracy's here, everybody. Yeah, we will have Tracy on the show. Maybe we'll have Susan Brooks on for half the show and then Tracy on for the other half because Tracy likes to make like the grand entrance. So let me see here. It looks like an awesome guest for Full Change. Yeah, we'll have Deb on too. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I sent you the Dave Maloney commentary. And then what the Adam Fox, Tom Wilson thing. Oh, hi, Barry. You're getting sucked in again, Barry. It's just been too long. Yeah, Tracy. Goodness. My Barry Shelley. Oh, goodness. Great day yesterday, man. Domino Park. That's a fun place to go. I might just go. Only problem with the Brooklyn there is parking. There is no parking. Although, you know what? I should be scarf saying there was a parking lot. It charged me $10 to park there. I said to the guy, like, what? That's all? I'm going to give him a $20 tip. Maybe that's why. Let's see. Yeah. Check the bus and I'll go to Costco with Tom. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to go to Costco. Everybody knows your name. The sweet Hispanic women there call me Papi. Hi, Papi. Yes. Knuckling everybody, high fives. Know the whole crew. Always, they've got a Verizon. No, is it Verizon or T-Mobile place there where they try to sell you phones? They always put like the hot women there to track everything. We don't fall for that. What do you think we are? Sunday meal. You did not look at it, Ron? It was excellent. Oh, I had a chicken in the freezer. You know, Costco, you get 2 chickens wrapped together. So I put one in the freezer. I took it out, thawed it out. Oh, roasted chicken. Put all the vegetables in the bottom of the pan. So when it's cooking, then all the drippings go in that, and then you get all the vegetables, put them in the blender, pour them back in the pan. Use some homemade vegetable broth. We got some broth going on right now, actually, too. So we took the chicken carcass, took all the chicken off it, put it in the bottom of the pot with all the vegetables that were about to go bad. Put in water, boil it up for a couple hours, and then strain all that stuff off, and you've got your broth. You can add. You don't need to add sodium to it, any salt or anything like that. Man, it's good. So we had that. We had homemade sourdough stuffing. That's the first time we made that. So any sourdough bread we left over, I've taken it and cubed it all up, put it in the freezer in a bag, and then made stuffing out of it. And put the homemade vegetable broth in there with some celery and onion. Stuffed the chicken with that, and then made some baby potatoes. Drizzled them with avocado oil and balsamic vinegar, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper. Put those in the air fryer. Oh my goodness. You see, Mark Putnam had to go. He had a 11:55 hard stop, and I was late getting to the show because we were doing a podcast with Kevin Klein, former Ranger. Very interesting podcast. Man, he's a cool dude. He calls himself kind of the hippie. He's very proud of being different. He's not the typical ex-hockey player where not like he hates the game, but he's not hung up on the game. He'll watch it if he's on, but he really doesn't like talking about hockey. So we talked a lot about life. He's really interesting guy. Gone through some stuff that he had to deal with, and very open to talk about that. Tracy, I thought maybe you'd say like, thank God it's only you, Tom. We, just get you alone. That's right. Mark had to leave early. I don't know what he was doing. He was doing some training. And again, I was late. He's rather easy on the eyes. Who I am? Thanks, Tracy. It's very nice of you to say that. We appreciate it. Finally saying something nice about me. Have you tried putting apples in your stuffing? I have not. I think I've tasted that, but I've never made it like that. No, James is off podcast. Well, I shouldn't say that. He did our Full Change podcast, but once we were joking around a little bit, I think he's got to be careful because of his coaching career. Yes, Barry. Of course, you're talking about me being easy on the eyes. What are you talking about? Goodness. Took the day off from the gym today. I tried to take 1 day a week off. So I try to like the 7-day schedule, but then have the ability to say, okay, but the key is to don't wake up in the morning and take the day off. It's like you have to plan it. Just don't be random. Want to have discipline. So it's the night before saying, okay, we're taking the day off. So I did that. Watched a little bit of Ranger game. Now the Rangers might not play for a week, which is good. That's the other thing about winning 4 straight. And they've made that, well, not mistake, but they've been stuck in that situation before where they play 7-game series and that drags out, especially when you start right away again. Because playoff games are a lot more intense than the regular season games. So, William Haynes, how you doing there? You magical veteran engineer. Are you an engineer? Do you drive the trains or William Haynes? Let me see. Any more muscles from the deadlifts? Any sort? No. Thank you for asking. So those are. So I do a couple of different ones. So Jefferson deadlifts is one where I kind of straddle the bar and pull it right up to my. Got to be a little careful there because you pull it up to your crotch. But it's better because I feel it's better because you're right over top of the bar, so less stress on your back, and then get down deeper too, so you incorporate your legs more, your glutes. So I like that. Then the other is the wide grip deadlifts. Frankly, that's for an ego deadlift. So you grab the bar itself and pull it up, and yeah, everybody in the gym's looking at you like, "What is he doing? What's he doing?" Yeah. So clearly, I'm admitting it. It's an ego. Actually, it's really good for your back as well. I mean, all deadlifts are, but it's your back, butt, legs. Would you like that time off? Conductor William Haynes. Would you like that time off? Barry asked me. I don't like time off. I like to go to the gym. I love the gym. Ryan Jameson, how are you feeling? Need anything? Oh. Do you think Tracy? I mean, that's a very nice gesture, but do you think she really means it? Like, 1 day a week is the most off. Tickets, please. Oh, tickets, please. You take the tickets. Tickets. Tracy, bacon double cheeseburger. No, you don't want a bacon double cheeseburger. It's poison. Tracy would probably get it for you. She doesn't care about you the way I do, Ron. Oh, Barry. Not taking care of me. I'm part of everyone. She's not taking care of me, that's for sure. Just pure abandonment. I feel like abandonment issues because of Tracy, her treatment. Just had, yeah, if you have an angiogram, you're not having a bacon double cheeseburger. Gosh. Have some nice salmon. Salmon, sweet potatoes, salad. And don't eat a kale salad too. Like this whole, I still see kale being sold like it's a healthy thing. It's a decoration, for God's sakes. Boomer and Geo the other day in the Boomer and Geo show, we're talking about eating Ritz crackers. So I had to text Boomer and say, listen, that's poison. They're banned in a lot of countries. So of course he had to go on complaining that I was giving him a hard time. So, oh no, were you playing? No, I didn't like time off with playing. Herb Brooks sat me twice, my second season at the end and my fourth season at the end. They give me a rest. Also, I would have played all games the first 4 years. And I didn't really, he said, arrested me. Arrested me from what? Yes, I'm helping him. Oh, good job. There you go, Ron. Yes, salmon. Yes, put in the air fryer. Don't fry it. You put it in the cast iron skillet. Cast iron skillet's good. Put it in the oven with the cast iron skillet. Oh, that gives some good for your flavor. Season it up. Try to limit your salt intake. Let me see. Let's see. I worked both freight and passenger. Now I'm strictly freight. Canadian National. Very cool. Very cool. You're the police of everything. Maybe you're Deputy Duguay. Deputy Duguay. So I did not go to, remember there's a scheduled alumni game in Detroit, the Ranger alumni. I guess the Detroit alumni didn't do that. I had to work with the Rangers at Domino Park. Very cool place. I might just go there. Again, the only problem is parking. But Lieutenant Laidlaw. Yeah. My father was Chief Laidlaw, Chief of the Fire Department, Brampton, Ontario. Was he district chief? He was one of the chiefs. I admire him. Looking back, it's one of those things, really, I don't think you realize how lucky you are to have a father like mine, for me anyways, until years later. He sold the farm and then he became a firefighter and didn't want to just be a firefighter. So he went to all kinds of firefighter schools. And so he became the chief up there. I admire that. His work ethic, his courage to make that move. 30 years of the, very cool. William, thank you. Let's see. Did you watch Bon Jovi? No. Talk of the Social Net. I did not see that. Who we got here? Matthew Donovan. Hello, all. Let's go Rangers. Yes. For advancing the second round of the AHL. Well, 3 games on the road. Very cool. Susan knows that stuff. Man, look at this. Like, source of information. Susan Brooks. We're going to get her on the show. We're going to get Deb on. We'll get Tracy. I think Tracy will want her own show, though, right? I mean, she won't be willing to share with anybody else. It'll have to be like, no, I'm not sharing. It would be no disrespect to Susan or Deb or anybody else. It'd just be, well, here's the thing. I'd like to open up and talk about my feelings, Tracy, but I just don't know if you did, would you throw them back at me later on, or would they be trusted? So this is the thing, when somebody comes to you and opens up and tells them your issues, it's important that you don't throw those back at them later on down the road. So, yes, I am familiar with Sarnia, Ontario. I grew up in Brampton, probably, I think about 3 hours from Sarnia, I think. Sarnia is right across from Port Huron. Is that? I can't remember exactly. Let me see here. I'd be grateful to share a show with Susan and Deb. They're amazing people. All I get. See what she did there? Yeah. So I bring that up, and then she sees an opportunity now to make herself look good at my expense, and she goes for it. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Going to need 2 ply for the tears when I open up and talk about my feelings. Oh, Ron. See, I expect you, Ron, to really support me, right? Let me see here. You got a lot of capital letters here. A lot of capital letters. in multiple letters that don't need to be there, but she's accentuating something here. The fact that I'm a jackass, she's accentuating it. I have to go there for a joint U.S. Canadian. I haven't been there in a long time in the Sarnia. I don't recall it as I guess a tourist destination. I thought it was more like a blue collar town, hardworking town. But I could be right again. I just haven't been there in decades. But I was going to say you're somewhat close to Toronto. I think you're close to Windsor too. I think Windsor's got a lot of gambling there. Sin City, they call that. Windsor, Ontario, right across from Detroit. Okay. With Tracy coming on, will you have a 3-second lay? Oh, yeah, good point for you, Barry. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, so I trust her? Like, I built this reputation with this podcast and everything. Now, like, if Tracy comes up, I want to see tarnish that reputation. Although we had Phil Esposito on, couldn't be even worse than that. Right? Tracy Marie's show, guest host. You're going to need the delay button. Oh, God. She loves you, baby. You call me baby? I mean, we're fond of each other, Danny, but baby. Go Islanders, yeah. Well, then we going golfing is what they were doing. That series is all but over. Let me see. What do we got? How about a show with Tracy and Espo? Espo wants 3 bottles of tequila. Or was it vodka you wanted? This is like the land of dysfunctional. I can't believe you're calling everybody on the show dysfunctional. Oh, Tracy Marie, people like you here. Cannot believe that you would say that. Oh, it's terrible. I'm here for you, everybody. So see that, Danny, Barry, everybody else? Don't be falling into Tracy's trap. That's what she does. She lures you in and calls you nasty names. Nasty. I see. Here's her trying to drag her way out of it now, right? Dig her way out of it. She's trying to lump herself in with everybody else. Yeah, we got you. We got you. Yeah, we got you. JC, we won't drink the Kool-Aid. How was Harold Sneffs to play against? He was a big, mean, big, tough guy. A lot of guys like him, Brad Marsh, Rick Zombo, other guys like that. He's wasn't the greatest skater, but competed hard, tough, fought for his teammates. So he was a tough guy. I didn't have to deal with much because I'm at the other end. We're both kind of doing the same job at the other end of the ice. Thank you, Ronnie Jameson. Thank you, Ronnie. Let me see here. Tracy said I'm a good candidate for a mercy killing. Jesus. See, this is the stuff that Tracy says about. I think we just need to be open and honest. This stuff that Tracy says about you guys behind your back. There's all this, I love, and all this kind of stuff. But meantime, it's, I'm better than you. I'm better than everybody else. I'm Tracy. Just the way it goes. All right. So again, the Rangers probably won't play for another week. We got the Islanders will get beat out. Are they playing tonight? Yeah, they'll be done. We're golfing tomorrow. Let me see here. I'm watching for the brutal honesty. Well, see, I don't know if you get brutal honesty with Tracy or not, or whether it's all. I think a lot of it is to make herself look better, right? So her comments, whether it's honest or not, really, I don't know if that really is her list of priorities. It's more. Okay, we got here. I guess Tom's gone to his 86 degrees and he won't open the window. You're correct there. No, the screen door is open and the screens are open down below. It's nice and balmy. All right, so apparently we're going to have to do some more educating with this older couple with their little dog. You can't go outside. If the dog's outside, so I have to educate them from proper etiquette, dog etiquette. And then my neighbor next door, who's a wonderful person, her dog barks all the time and she's gone. Her dog softly. The other day, they're up in their back deck and some other gentleman was walking his dog, totally allowed to do what he was doing. Dog wasn't making it, and all of a sudden the dog next door started barking. So they had the nerve to ask the guy to move instead of taking their dog inside, get him quiet. They asked the guy to move. And I was like, I was going to say something, but I hadn't had enough tequila. Kidnapped the writer and Had a sledgehammer. I can't remember. Let me see here. This has been all Tracy said. Yeah, I know. But isn't that's kind of what happens? That's the way she wants things to be. The show should be renamed Tim and Tracy. Show like the old school sitcom. There you go. All right, let's go here. Let's go route 2. Should I get us tickets, being as though you're an on-list show? Oh, Trace, you invited me to the game? Well, if we go to a game, I can get tickets. I used to play for the Rangers. I don't know if you knew that or not. Rangers and the Kings. I was on Survivor. Let me see. Tom, who did you hang out with your Ranger? Pretty much most of the team. That was kind of one of my jobs. Like I was that assistant captain kind of guy. So, and as with the Kings, I think I was told the owner, Bruce McNall, after games would hand me like $2,000. Say, Tom, take the boys out for beers. So I was kind of that guy. Tracy, yes, I'll shut. Hold the program. Yeah, right. See that, and that's the effect that she wants too. That's the kind of attention she wants, right? Yeah. Tom and Tracy like the old school sitcom, the King of Queens. There you go. But she'd wanted Tracy a top show though. She wanted her first, right? Oh no, that's next. Yeah. Now we knew what you meant, Keith. We knew what you meant. See, you and I are on the same wavelength as opposed to Tracy and I. Yeah. 11 years PRO, Tracy. 11 years PRO, okay? Yeah. No, I didn't hang out with Cheryl Tiggs. No. It was not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Tom Tiggs, what's this? Where's this comment Roy Hayes got going here? Sorry, the movie was Misery. Oh, okay. Why would you do that, Tracy? Why would you say? Okay, I'll zip it. Carry on, Thomas. No, we don't want you to zip it, Tracy. Come on. You're entertaining. It'll be Tracy first. Yeah. And we'll be Tracy first. Girl, Deb. I have PTs and I'm noises like barking. You know what? I hear you, but Deb, I don't think they would care. It's like it's their world. The dog is more important than everybody else. Listen. Look at you all grown up and harassing dogs in the condo. No, Tracy. It isn't harassing. It's educating. There's rules, regulations, bylaws. Dogs are not supposed to interfere with other people. And barking when you're sitting in your back deck enjoying an evening is interfering. When it's constant, dogs bark, but when it's just like constant barking. I was getting kicked in my neighbor though. She asked the guy to move when her dog's doing the barking, and the other people's dog wasn't doing anything, but they thought they're supposed to do it. Could have summed things up for me. What do we got here? Here are the dogs. Oh, it's a wonderful life. Tom hangs out with Dr. Pibble Popper. You showed me a picture. She's a very attractive woman. Wow, I know what. I didn't think I did anything to. He likes Asians. A lot of Asians yesterday in Brooklyn at Domino Park. A very large Asian population. Nice couple, a woman from the Philippines, very nice person. And their child. Talked about the Philippines a lot. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Shut up, Tom. But okay, that's how dogs communicate. Well, I say I wanted to communicate with a dog? I mean, just because they want to communicate doesn't mean I want to communicate. Huh. All right, we won't go too long today. Again, I was late. We were doing our podcast, the Kevin Klein podcast on Full Change that you can listen to on all podcast platforms. Oh, yes, crazy. Crazy's cute. Crazy's cute. I had dated a girl. This is awful. A few years ago, Asian, and we ended things, or it ended, or had an expiration date and expired. And she wrote me this long letter. She was a writer. Like she wanted to be a writer, like in Hollywood and stuff. This multiple page letter, and she called our relationship was like the marble buttresses, and a lot of things like that. So it was very. When I was reading it, I was like, really? I just can't believe I'm reading this. So I took it to the gym one day, and I started reading it to my buddies at the gym, and they were dying laughing. They had to check. It was on my phone. I had to check the phone. Like, no way. Somebody didn't write that, did they? Oh God, it was funny. Oh, I pull it for people like once in a while and read it. It was, whew, it was kind of made me wonder if I should have been locking up the scissors when she was here. But let's see, maybe they were holding up a pupcast, and oh, nice, Tracy, pupcast podcast. We get it. What would they have to complain about me? I done nothing. Doug, come on, enough. Hey, Doug DeVito. Okay. Did you ever have to break out the thesaurus? No. Oh well, some of the words were pretty big. Oh man. Oh God, I should read that. I don't mention her by name, so it's okay. But man, she was a little bit dramatic. She had come here. I thought she was coming here for the weekend, right at the start of the pandemic. She lived in the Upper East Side of the city, and after a couple of days, I thought I was gonna hang myself. So I said, I got to take you back to the city. And I got a little bit dramatic too. Like the comment was, "You're taking me back to the center of the pandemic." Yes, that is true. It's either that or I'll be spending the rest of my life in jail. What we have called a relationship for you and Tom Tracy. I want to hear how she answers that, Barry. I mean, hopefully she'll be honest. Like, just don't play some game or anything like that. Just tell the truth. I'll get tickets. We have access to tickets, right, Tracy? And it doesn't, see this thing the thumb pop up there? See in the bottom corner there? Then we put your thumb up. Deb did the research on that because Mark and I were on. There was a few times we were on. All of a sudden, this thumb starts popping up in the center of the screen. I'm like, what the heck is that all about? Let's see here. See here. What do we got here? Oh no, Tracy's paying. Kidding me? That's a dog. That's my neighbor's dog. But so their dog barks the entire time they're gone. That's no problem. But when their dog's barking and another dog's just doing nothing outside, they ask the other people to move. But I heard them saying that. I was like, and they said a couple times the first time, I was like, really? You asked them to move? It's kind of nervy. But just women living by themselves. I think there's a little frustration there, probably. Sexual tension. Make them act like that. That's just my assessment. Take her time. She seems like a wonderful woman. Wonderful mom. I don't need a mother. I'm assuming Tracy means like she pays like torture wise. That's dealing with me. I like when Tracy does these little. I get a kick at these. Okay, like a signal, like okay, I can't believe it. Domino Park. Has anybody ever been to Domino Park in Brooklyn? That's very cool. I was really surprised. I thought it'd be driving there. Like, man, no parking spots whatsoever. But we found a parking structure on 6th Street. So 6th Avenue or 6th Street. It's $10 to park for 2 hours. Wow. Who said to the guy, says, is that enough? But like I said, I gave him a $20 tip. So where's Ronnie Jameson? Kathy Bates. Jonah Sledge. Sledgehammer? I think you mean like. Where did you go? Why did you go? Why did you go? Oh, to Domino Park. Oh, see, Tracy was asking me a question. It wasn't clear. So she's communicating with me now. Okay. The Rangers have a old fire truck. They got it from Buffalo. And they get all painted up with like Ranger colors and the Ranger logo on it and everything. So they bring that around different locations. Then they have the big signs that say "No quitting in New York," and they have alumni guys there and people getting pictures taken, sign autographs, and such. So, dude, yes, see, I got invited. Excuse me, that was a burp there. Why is it like a burp? It's just a gas coming out of the side of you. I mean, why do you have to say excuse me? Like it's not. I don't get like it's a natural process, right? It's like breathing. You don't say excuse me every time you breathe. Oh, I know misery. I know Tracy. So, oh, that's funny. I'm a funny guy. I'm a fun guy. I'm a mushroom. You know, I'm in a store one time and they mushrooms there and they call them fun guy because they're fungus. Fun guy. Because you don't go unless you're asked. That's right. You can't just show up, try to stay at somebody's place or whatever. Oh, let me see. Fun guy. They have old guys in the fire truck. They have alumni members there. Tracy, we fully understood you. There's no need. You don't have to explain. We know you meant nonstop. Okay, we can read between the lines. I hate it when my butt coughs. Oh, nice fart though. I was in a church one time at a guy's buddy's wedding, and we would drink beer all day long. Rattle one off the wooden benches there. Oh my God. You know, it's funny, like if you're 22 years old, I think it's funny too. My parents are sitting with me too. It's just like mortified. Oh yeah. Yes, we can. Tracy, with you, because you're such a wonderful, open human being. There's no question. We understand what you're saying. Even if you don't, everybody makes mistakes. You don't worry about it. We don't pick up people for making mistakes. You just can't spell once in a while. That happens to all of us. Let me see here. Give the dog a jalapeno pepper and send him to Tom's place. Is jalapeno? I say jalapeno. It's jalapeno, right? Okay, here's something here. What is Tracy saying here? She's not saying anything. She says she just wrote, like she just put her name there. Huh. Okay, so should we read? Oh, I see. So she's testing us now. Okay, so what Tracy's really saying here is, Tom, you're the most wonderful human being I've ever met, most handsome, intelligent man I've ever seen. That's what she's saying. There you go. See that, Tracy? Gotcha. Yeah. Where's that thumb? Pop it up there. All right, guys, we won't stay too long again. I was late. I apologize. And she thinks so highly of me, she's repeating it. So now I can read. I'm reading between the lines. Oh, she added to it that I was on Survivor too. I was best player that she ever seen on Survivor. So we totally understand what Tracy's saying. Read between the lines. All right, everybody. Again, Full Chains podcast. Please like, share, and comment. We were doing Kevin Klein on our Full Chains podcast, and he's a really interesting guy, man. Really cool dude, like not the typical ex-hockey player at all. Calvin Klein, that Tracy's funny. That's Tracy's funny. Take Tracy's wonderful kids out. Oh, I thought you two were tight. That's interesting. When you see him go after you, I'm here to protect you, Tracy. I'm here to protect you. Deb, wonderful Deb. We're getting our book done. Deb. See, knowing Deb, I take that as a compliment. If it came to somebody else, I would question that a little bit. But all right, everybody have a fantastic rest of the day. We'll be, so what is today? Tomorrow. We'll be on Thursday again at 10 o'clock. I don't think the Saturday, the Friday show at 2 o'clock with Molly and Mark. Molly started a new job, so we're having a hard time scheduling that. So, oh yeah, I mean, looking more on Alone. That's But it could be out there for 2 months. Tracy wouldn't be able to live without me for 2 months, that's for sure. She'd miss me. She'd want to come out in the woods there and rescue me. No, so Kevin Klein. Let me say Kevin Klein. Very cool. So that episode's coming up. All right, guys. Everybody take care of each other. The whole shoulder check movement and the 988 hotline for mental health and suicide awareness or help. So why do you take a dump? Right? Like, you're not taking a dump. You're leaving a dump there. Like, Hoover started the comment, I'm going to take a dump. Well, maybe some people do. Well, I guess I kind of did on Survivor. I didn't take it. I just left it there. So it should be more like, you're going to go leave a dump, right? Not take. There's just some things we say over and over because it's just been conditioned to say it, but it's just not accurate. I'm not taking a dump. I'm leaving a dump, right? Multiple letter Tracy, we'll call her the Vanna White, the podcasting. All right, I'll just show for you and have more than 6 people watch. Everybody have a great weekend because Tracy said so. All right, everybody. Again, let's all help each other out, take care of each other, and we'll see you on Thursday. Will be the next time we see you do a show. Everybody have a great day.